life or something. Celebrities that were born into money. I said, this is going to be a list of who sucks. It was a list of who sucked. How do you like, that's what I found on the, is that great? Come on, give it up for the kids. It's supposed to be me and the producer. That's the producer. Look at me on the bottom of that. You should see my drunk email from the weekend. That's really the one to get on the internet. That's for TMZ. TMZ should get a hold of that. This is great. Look at her. That's what she yells. She goes, you know, you don't do anything. You just pretend that you know stuff, but you really don't know it. And I'm gonna bash you over the head. Watch this with my feet. Say, boy, yeah, your feet are really at quite an angle there. You kind of look like you're, that's right. I'm collapsing on your forehead. Now, there's a great bit, right? We'll call that whiteboard stick figure theater. That's why not? See, nobody will do that anymore. No one will do anything, like, interesting. That's interesting to me. That would be a little theater. Every day, there'd be a little play, Shakespeare, something. And then the stick figures, you know, would be me and the producer beating me up. Then one day we could have the Days of Wine and Roses stick figure theater where I'm drinking vodka and taking Xanax to stay alive. Crawling across the carpet going, I thought there was another Xanax in here. Wait, did I break that in half? Where is that? Sir, I think you took that this morning. Oh, Jeeves, yes. How are you, Jeeves? Jeeves the robot. I got him now. He's very reliable. You keep him plugged in. He's like a cell phone. You know, the battery goes down fast on these. Oh, this is good. I'm getting all my cigarettes now delivered by a drone. Drone lands on the patio, has exact change, machine, put it in there. That's one pack of Parliament to go. I tried to sneak a coupon in on it the other day. Got all angry. I was like, don't attack me. I said, but do you have any matches? And just took off. Like, wow. How come cigarettes, no matches? What do you... Oh yeah, matches are out. You ever ask for matches in a store? No matches. Why no matches? Well, I guess they were paying for them, and they don't want to pay them. Really? Yeah, they sell you a lighter. But how am I gonna? Oh, yeah, that's your problem. Who told you? Who told you to be the last person smoking in the world? Well, don't you think a lot of people smoke today because they know other people don't like it? No, that's ridiculous. Oh, no, it goes on all the time.
Separate your portfolio. It is all straight ahead on the halftime show, live from Post 9.
Here comes the halftime show. I'll tell you, that market's really looking sluggish today. It's Monday after the holiday. S&P is down. I'll tell you right now, NASDAQ is a laggard. If there was ever a laggard. What are you, a laggard? Are you a slackard? Are you a slackard or a laggard? Which are you? Are you slacking? Are you a slacker? Or are you a slackard? A slackard is when you are fully committed to one pair of pants. That's it. You're wearing one pair of pants. You put on your gym shorts while they're in the laundry machine, and you read a book right next to the laundry machine. Till you get them out, you put them on hot from the dryer, and they stay on for 3 weeks until you. That's a slaggard. Get ready for that when you go to college. Oh yeah. I know somebody at Johns Hopkins who learned a little something about that. One pair of pants the kid's got. He goes, you only have one pair? He goes, that's all I need, man. He goes, I'm not into, like, you know, materialism. He goes, but you could have a second pair of pants. He goes, I don't need one, man. I'm in college, man. I'm just going from one classroom to the rat skiller back to my dorm. I know, but, you know, One pair of pants, that's it? You don't think that's a little extreme? Oh, man, I don't think you... Why all of a sudden do you have to be like a name caller, man?
Come on, everybody.
Why you call it... Why would you say that to me, man? Oh, my God. What, because of a second pair of pants? Well, that's what, politically threatening to you? Listen, Ayn Rand, you need to go buy some clothes. I got bad news for you. One pair of pants, you know, ain't gonna stop no show. One monkey don't stop no show. One pair of pants don't stop no show. It's an old show business expression. You're nuts. One pair of pants. He goes, I have a couple of different T-shirts. I go, you have like 2 T-shirts? Because I got like, I got 3. 3 T-shirts, 1 pair. I said, what are you joining, Mao Zedong's underground forces? What are you trying to take over Taiwan? What are you dressing for? What is the purpose? I mean, what do you think it is? It's planet Earth. It's the USA. He's like, why are you so hostile? I go, I'm not hostile. I said, but you have 1 pair of pants, man. Come on. You were on the same couch, right, when watching the game? You know, what do I got to make sure I never sit where you sit? Come on. You know, we're sharing a living room. He goes, well, I should probably tell you about my political beliefs then. Oh, God. I said, now, during the 7th inning stretch of the Yankee game? I said, it's the postseason. Can't this wait? He goes, well, notwithstanding the fact that I'm a Yankee fan. I go, what? He goes, well, technically, I'm what you would call like a socialist. I said, what? He goes, that's right, man. I believe in the collective. Oh, Jesus Christ. I said, does this have anything to do with the Yankees? I said, Gossage is coming in. And if he's got control, we're winning this game. And I don't know, does socialism allow for you to take the money side of the Yankee game? Because you're not going to get odds now. It's a 6th inning. But you can bet the money ball. Want to gamble any of your socialist dollars? Maybe just 1. Oh, so I see. Well, how dedicated you are. All of a sudden, cheating capitalism is fine for you. You want a piece of that, right? If it comes to General Motors, you know, or some corporation you hate, even though you're right about that one, good move. Hey, you know, First Amendment, that's why they have you. You're like a broken watch. And every once in a while, you're right, but... He goes, I don't impose my values on other people. I said, well, that's a good thing. Except because it doesn't look like you do much. I said, I don't think anybody wants to walk around with 1 pair of pants and 3 T-shirts. Well, how are you going to get anybody to... This is not... It's like the opposite of Scientology. Scientology, you have to be rich. You got to have sports cars, Lamborghinis. What do you got? The Haynes Market cornered over here? Yeah, we're going to go down to Goodwill, join up. Oh, God bless. I don't know, man. What do you do about deodorant? Is that allowed? What do you must use a ton of it if you got 1 pair of pants. Good God, and 3 T-shirts. We were in Miami. This is in Miami. You know what was going on in Miami at that time? People had machine guns, and they were buying millions of dollars worth of cocaine at the shopping mall. And this guy's got his Che Guevara T-shirt. That's it. Che Guevara T-shirt, 1 pair of pants. And I'm not kidding. He did. You know, he was great in school. He was studious. Man, he did his homework. The only time he came out was the Yankee game. I don't know what he had. He had some kind of thing about the Yankees or baseball. He loved baseball, but listen, I mean, he was in Che Guevara. He was in the Fidel Castro land in there. He would always bring up the Cuban Missile Crisis. You know, that was, as far as he was concerned, you know, we had the whole thing wrong. I said, oh, come on, man. He goes, no, you don't know what it's like to be a Cuban. I said, all right. You know, I said, I know what it's like to drink Cuba Libres all night. I said, I've done that. I said, I know about Cuba Gooding Jr., and I think he's overrated. I know that. What do I have to know about? He's, no. He goes, you know, they were hiding in the bush. I go, yeah, okay. Well, so was I in the Bronx. It was called an abandoned lot. And then Jack would come in. Jack was 6'9". Jack, Bill, who I'm talking about, the revolutionary. It was like. I always felt I was going to find out one of those, what do you call it, bullet belts in there. Whenever you go in his room, he'd say, come on in and we can watch out the window. He would show you out the window capitalism. He said, Bill, what's the matter? You look upset. He goes, look at this. You go in his room. There's nothing in there. Just dust, carpet and dust. And he's got a mattress on the floor like he's a Gandhi. It looks like Gandhi. So he points to the window. You go, what? And across the street, you could see the supermarket, the Publix shopping center. And you go, you know what that is? I go, a parking lot. And he would go, no, it's capitalism. This is what's ruining the world. I said, Bill, you need another pair of pants, man. It's the one pair of pants. It's messing with you.
You stand on the issues: jobs, healthcare,
trying to help the guy.
gun control, foreign policy. It's all right here in one place.
All this stuff pays back.
Pays back, yeah, I know. But you're going to pay us back, yeah.
If we make the
I
investment.
know.
Politics.
We all got, everybody write that down now. Barack Obama's paying us back, so don't worry about all the money he spent. He's going to pay it back. Oh, man. I said earlier, this is what I should buy an island like this, where everybody wears fruit on their head, man. You know what I'm saying? You pick it, you put it on your head, you bring it home, you eat it, you go outside, you sing, you dance, you make love, you sacrifice to the gods, and you call it a day.
That's all right, and that's all wrong.
I don't understand this other. Get on the subway. The guy says, you know, this is the time. He says, to come back up now. I said, what are you, crazy? You think I want to get back on that subway? I said, my hair gets curly. Just like, you know, my afro down here looks good. You know what mine's called? I'm a white guy. I'm not allowed to have an afro right away. I'll be attacked on Politico for saying that. I have what they call a Jew fro, right? And I'm not even Jewish, but it doesn't matter because it looks like a Jew fro. Do you know what a Jew fro is? It's a guy with curly hair. No matter what he does, it turns into a cue ball.
Listen to the bass,
It becomes one round. And then I'm skinny. I'm skinny, so they call you Q-tip. They go, come here, Q-tip. Oh, man. But I would be good for walking the island to make sure everything is right. Make sure everybody's having a good time. Say, what's up, what's up? And that would take me about 1 hour, and then I would go to sleep. Then all day, they would toil in the fields, do whatever they do, make millions of dollars selling everything. And at night, they would have a big dinner for me. They'd be like, well, here he is, Ed Till. I'd be like, oh, you got it. You know, who was there this morning when you started out? Ed Till, good man. Now, if a storm comes, wake me up. I come out, I manage the whole storm. I take care of that.
New York, you know, has got a lot of soul.
You could just go in your hut. You go into your thing. You could make a little sand cave. I've seen the crabs do it. You can do it. Turtles. You know, everybody knows how to do their thing, man. You just do your thing. But I would handle all the, you know, the big stuff.
Hey, but we Uncle Funky, we got some soul.
And then she would bring me back out. She would say, and now it's time for the guy who bought this island years ago and has ruled it with love and caring. What's wrong with that? Why couldn't I rule a small island and I was nice to everybody? And everybody could sell whatever they want. I wouldn't tax anybody. There'd be no taxes. And no one else would be allowed in, by the way. That's it. If you're in the day I start, you're in. That's it. Nobody else gets in. So the villagers would love me. And this would be the national anthem, but it wouldn't be called Nassau anymore. It'd be called Ed Till. It'd be the atoll Ed Till. You know, a small island is called an atoll, so it would be known as the atoll. it would be known as Ed Till the atoll. Oh, jeez. I better grab that .com. Somebody's gonna get that. Call GoDaddy right now. I gotta get that.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Now that's funky. Oh! Thank you.
I don't want to hear thank you.
He's Ed Till.
These new products may help reduce the number of individuals who smoke.
My God. You've driven a truck through that one, my friend. Look, you have the right to an e-cigarette. You have the right to any. You know why? Because on my island, we don't stop anybody from any of that. As long as the exports are going. We don't need any imports because we're happy the way we are. We don't want to ruin our way of life. But we don't mind exporting as much as we can to garner riches that we can then, take care of the environment, save the whales. I mean, if it's come to Leonardo DiCaprio saving the ocean is in big trouble. If that's what it is, they say, well, is anybody going to save the ocean? Well, Leonardo DiCaprio wants to save it. Why? Because he was in Titanic. Oh, God. Is that what it is? Yeah, it's what it's come down to now. And George Clooney's going to be the governor of California. Oh, God, that's it. Well, the Mexicans are going to come and take it back. The minute Clooney gets elected, Mexico is going to start a war. They're going to take Texas. They're going to take everything back. They're going to say, forget about sneaking in. How about if it's our place? We're going to change your zip code. You go, oh, God, now we're going to have to do this? Say, abra la puerta. Say, what are we going to do now? So we got Al-Qaeda over here, and oh, man. How's New Zealand looking? They speak English, I think, or version of it. It's kind of like, it's like Scottish. I mean, it's technically English, but it's not. You won't know what they're saying. You don't even know what you're ordering. What kind of cheese is that on that? Oh, and now you got the...
Families and Kids Play, a company which rents Lego sets for a monthly fee.
There you go. That's it. You got to rent a Lego set for your kid. This is a twisted world, isn't it? What did the kid do some kid did something crazy the other day. He was 12 years old. I'm like, how in God's did that kid get on a construction site? I don't know what he did. He did something right. He moved a boulder or whatever the hell he did. But that's how he just crawled right in there like Popeye's olive oil's little one there, Sweet Pea. Crawls right on there across the crane, starts moving it, moves it in the right spot, leaves, wakes up the next day, everybody says, what happened? What happened? Surveillance camera shows the kid did it. So the kid moved a crane? The kid moved a crane.
Sets, Friends, Star Wars, Shima, Constructor, we have all the top sets that people can choose from or watch.
Kids love that stuff. I loved it. My Erector set was awesome. I loved it. The thing is, though, I said earlier, I don't like stuff that doesn't do anything. You know what the first great toy was, I think, was that plane you bought that it was made out of balsa wood, thin balsa wood. You put it together like in 2 seconds, and you threw it up there. If the wind caught it, you lost it right away. And you didn't mind losing it because you're like, wow, it's hard to believe that you threw that thing and it went over, 5 blocks away, got run over by a truck, whatever. Or the first time you let a helium balloon go deliberately, Your parents are like, all right, look, here's your birthday balloon. And the first thing you do is just let go of it because you want to see what happens, and that's it. Your parents go nuts. Yeah, I just got you that balloon. What's wrong? I told you to hold it. And you're laughing. That's it. That's if you don't work from that point forward. If the Dow is at 17,001 right now. So mark it down right now. What time is it? Oh my God, it's noon. Almost noon on the East Coast. 9 a.m. Sitting right at, it went over 17,000 before, but it's sitting right on it right now. So here's your marker. If it's for real, it's sticking around. If it's, thing of the past in a couple of weeks, we'll find out. Remember, from January, 6 months... Jesus Christ almighty. All right, so 6 months ago, Pulte and Ford. Pulte and Ford. We got 6 months more to go.
You're lazy, you just stay in bed. You're lazy, just stay in bed.
Ranking Member Thune, members of the committee.
Don't want no money, you don't want no bread. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw. No. If you're drowning, you don't clutch no straw. He's at till.
That's right. And you're goddamn darn tootin'. Tell you right now, you are darn tootin', baby. Son of a bitch. All right, get Andy Dean on the phone. Apple just went down again. Andy, come on, Andy. You know, Andy's a fine young talent. He's on the premier radio network. He's a good kid. You know what? I really think Apple is going to go up over 1,000. I said over 1,000. It's it's almost at 500 right now. Oh, Andy, baby. Now look at here, Andy. Sapphire called up the lawyer Calhoun. Gonna come down there and straighten everything out. Oh, get all my bitcoins. I'm coming down there right now. I got William Devane. He's coming down. He got Falcon Crest. He coming down. Everybody gonna kick some ass right now.
You don't want no money, you don't.
So what are you gonna do? Have a cane fight? What are you gonna match walkers? I told you the Dow Jones Industrial now 1703, Big Mouth. Keep talking about how it ain't gonna last. Yeah, keep talking it down, Big Mouth. Now 1703 since you open your big ass mouth.
Let's hop over to Post 9, check in with the judge in the half. Hey, Scott. All right, Carl.
Check in with me in the halftime. Buy yourself a fresh beer. That one flat. I can't stand a flat beer or a flat, woman.
Watching Apple, what does Apple's latest hire mean for its next big product?
Man, when are they going to have a product? I mean, I personally, I think it's over for Apple. The heyday of it's magical. Now, I will give them the devil their due. Why is Apple the only 64-bit phone? Okay, it's got the most powerful computer. It's expensive, but Android's got to get up with that. All the Samsung stuff, and I love the Nexus. Love the Nexus. But you got to get those phones if you're really going to make the leap forward, because phones are kind of getting left behind right now. Right now, phones have kind of staggered a little bit, and the PC experience is going on with the tablet, moving away from the phone. Now, personally, I don't care. I wouldn't mind if phones went back to being phones and were really small again. If we could get this whole computing function out of the phone, I would love that reality. That would be great for me. I don't like having a device that has to have all these things in it because of, that's how hard the device has to work. All right, look, it's Monday, isn't it? I used to be in love with this girl. Do you know that? It would do me no good. We met, but, she met a lot of people that night. 1991. At the Park West in Chicago. She was stunning. Everything she sings is really sad, but she was so cute. She had a big head of red hair. Tori Amos. It's a good song, right? Because I hate Mondays. I mean, it's a terrible song what the narrative is, but you know what? Stories are stories, dude. That's the way it goes.
Silicone chip inside her head gets switched to overload.
Resistance. For some reason.
And nobody's gonna go to school today. She's gonna make them stay at home. Daddy doesn't
Here, see, here's my producer.
understand.
See, see, it's a drawing of that's an
an
artist's rendering of my producer smashing me. Look how happy she is.
Tell me what
That's a great work of art you got there.
like Mondays. Tell me why I don't like Mondays. I don't like.
She was so sexy, this Tori Amos, man. And I don't know what happened. I don't know. Her and Liz Phair had such crushes on these girls. And they were like, tell Ed Till to stop calling. That camera's going to be full anytime. We're going to have to unload that camera. Ustream people, you'll be uninterrupted, but YouTube people are going to have to regroup here. That's right. It's all good, my brother.
And the playing stopped in the playground now. She wants to play with her toys a while. And school's out early and soon we'll be learning. The lesson today is how to die. And then the bullhorn cackles and the captain tackles with the problems in the house and why. And he can see no reason, 'cause there are no reason. What reason do you need to die? Die. Oh.
Legendary investor Laszlo Barini says we are going even higher. He is here exclusively today to reveal his new S&P target. Laszlo, it's good to see you again. This number is 2,100 for the S&P by the end of the year. What makes you so bullish yet again?
The things that have brought us here continue. One of the interesting things that I've talked about earlier in the year was if you look back last year, the market was up 30%. Why? There was no real significant event. The earnings were a little better. There was not a great rotation. The economy got a little better. But we just had this underlying positive view, and it continues. Nothing has really changed.
What about this notion, though, that rates are rising? If rates continue to rise while the economy continues to, I guess sputter, I think is a fair word. It's not like we're knocking it out of the park. Most people think that GDP this quarter is going to be near 4%, but that could be the snapback from the negative growth that we saw in the last quarter.
I don't think rates are an issue because of one simple stock that I've talked to you about before. NVR, it's a $1,000 housing stock. So there's no shenanigans, it's pure supply and demand. The stock is at an all-time high. That tells me about housing, that tells me about rates, and it gives me insight into the economy.
Love this line you have that there are no bargains right now on Wall Street. There are opportunities, but it's like 3 p.m. on Black Friday at Walmart right now. In other words, all the good deals are gone. I mean, the stampede has come. The cheap stocks have been bought. Now what?
Well, I think this time, since we've had a very abrupt rally, I would be pruning my portfolio. I would be going through looking for things that join the party just because there was a party going on. Primary among these would be IBM. I think IBM had a good week last week, but at these levels, I am a seller. I think utilities are also a group that has participated, but the last 2 days are down 2%. So I would actually, at this point, be looking to consolidate my portfolio and not try